From your National Weather Service in Spokane, Washington. This is for Monday, March 6, 2017. An active weather pattern will be in place throughout the week, bringing several rounds of rain and snow. Spring-like snow showers will linger in the region this evening and overnight. A wetter system arrives Tuesday afternoon and lingers into Wednesday. We could see moderate snow amounts by Wednesday morning, which could impact the morning commute in some areas. From Wednesday through next week, the storm track will be oriented directly into the region, delivering on and off periods of rain and snow. Looking at the big picture, we're presently under a cold upper level trough, which is responsible for the cooler temperatures and showery weather. A ridge of high pressure to the east over the Pacific is currently blocking any subtropical moisture from reaching the west coast, which has resulted in mainly light precipitation events throughout the last week. The large-scale pattern will shift over the next 48 hours. The cooler air will retreat back to the north, and a persistent westerly jet will set up, steering several frontal systems into the northwestern U.S. Scrubbing out the ridge will also allow richer moisture to start flowing back towards the western U.S. At this time, it looks like the main moisture axis will set up to the south, but each incoming storm system will tap into this moisture and bring the potential for appreciable precipitation amounts. With the jet overhead, we will have quite the difference in temperature profiles from north to south. Keep in mind, this will fluctuate north and south with each passing storm system. However, on average, we do expect mainly snow to be the primary precipitation type north, mainly rain south, and mixing from rain to snow at times in between. So let's start where we can expect Tuesday into Wednesday in terms of snow amounts. This graphic shows the potential snowfall forecast. A fraction of this snow will fall during the day Tuesday and should melt as it's falling. So if we only focus on amounts from sunset to sunrise, when snow will have the greatest potential to accumulate on roads, this is what the amounts may look like potentially on the roads by the Wednesday morning commute. Any snow on the roads, though, will melt off quickly by midday. Here is the 7-day outlook for eastern Washington. You can see that both Spokane and Wed-Tue will maintain temperatures below normal with pretty high precipitation chances, just about every 12 to 24 hours. Going over into North Idaho, it's the same story, but a little bit more snow in the forecast for locations up north like Sandpoint, and mainly rain for Lewiston. So the main focus for winds this week will accompany the Friday storm system. Wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour are expected, but this will need to be monitored closely, as some model guidance is even indicating the potential for stronger gusts. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, some models are indicating lower speeds than what we have forecast. So, in general, it's a low confidence forecast at this time, but something definitely to monitor. Here's a look at the current water stored in the resident snowpack. Quite the difference from a few weeks ago across the Columbia Basin. However, a very healthy snowpack remains in place north of Highway 2 and into the central Panhandle Mountains. Any periods of moderate rainfall for locations around the basin could be a concern for potential flooding in the coming weeks. So with the cool temperatures and no atmospheric rivers expected, the threat for flooding is not very high. However, we are aware that many locations are still dealing with some flooded low-lying areas. Seasonal ponds are filling, and even some reports of seepage into basements is still going on. These conditions are not expected to improve with the wet weather coming this week, and they could slowly worsen over time. We're not foreseeing any real problems on the rivers, but we will see some pretty significant rises on the Palouse and the Grand Ronde. And a quick look at the region's snowpack indicates the mountains are running near to above normal. This is good news for water resources going into the summer. However, will come into play this spring, especially if we were to get a fairly substantial warm-up. Looking out towards March 17th, those concerns will be on hold though, as the medium-range models continue to keep the northwestern U.S. cooler and wetter than normal. So we'll continue to build up that mountain snowpack. So an overview of the impacts this week includes some more wintry weather, possible impacts to the morning commutes, the first arriving Wednesday, Mountains will continue to pile up snow. Otherwise, the storm track will just generally be coming right into our region, delivering rounds of rain and snow throughout the week, with some minor flooding issues possible. Just a update on the new National Weather Service webpage, the bookmarks that need to be changed. This was supposed to go into effect tomorrow, March 7th, and now has been delayed until the 14th. And we will try to keep you notified on any updates with that. And as always, stay up to date with the latest forecasts at weather.gov/Spokane or on our social media sites. Thanks, and have a great week.